Midnight Ramen is a minimally edited, live recorded podcast that takes place at midnight. Although Michael may not be consuming food, it's time to get your bowls out. It's chow time.
Don't matter what you say to me, all I know is that I've got to be free from the things you do. It will all come back to you. Break stride, sailing me. Free falling, choose my enemy. Free from the things you say. It will all come back someday.
Good evening, gamers and folks alike. It is midnight once again here. I hope you're doing well. You are listening to the Midnight Ramen podcast or livecast. It's technically a livecast because that's the name of the show, and Bacon wants to get out. I brought him in here. What a way to start. Oh wait, no, never mind. He doesn't want. Anyway, so I hope y'all are doing good. You were listening to the Midnight Ramen livecast with me, Michael. I hope y'all are doing good. As always, if you want to watch this live, you can catch it on twitch.tv/Melted Original, or you can catch it on YouTube right now. Watch the VOD of it. I mean, you can probably you can watch it on Twitch too, but you can watch the recording of this on YouTube as well. Also at Melted Original on YouTube, all one word. Same capitalization stuff, MLO. That's actually a thought that I just thought about, because I think back in the day, or even just like thinking like it might even be on my Steam page. That's what I think it's still up there. Let me check real quick. I'm not gonna go like full on like. Oh, I gotta let Beacon out. Hold on one second, because like I gotta let this idiot out. He's like, I want in, but then he's like, I don't want in. Stupid. What a dork. He's a dork. So like, uh, anyways, what was I saying? So like back in the like Melted Lyric was like a name given to me from the Xbox Live whatever name generator. It was that like Melted Lyric and then just some numbers and whatever. So I'm like, I'm gonna take this. It was good. So I'm like, can I just have it plain? It was like no. But then when I went on to like Steam and stuff like that, I think I might let me check my page on Steam, because I think on my profile I'd say like it's MLG, but not that kind of MLG that you're thinking of. Oh my god, yes it is. It's Melted Lyric Gaming, not the MLG you're thinking of. Exactly. That's so funny. But like everything that I try and play on, I either do like Melted Lyric or like it's that struggle, if like is the name taken. Um I think typically if like my name is just taken on like say whatever I do like or like Melted Lyric, I would do like original uh one, or the number that I was originally given was like 195, I think. I don't know. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. I think that's what it was, but I don't remember. Uh, but yeah, I hope y'all are doing good. Okay. I've been getting over like this cold or just something for the past week. So on like last episode that I recorded, um, obviously I do this weekly, but like yeah, this one is a little early, or the one that I'm doing right now is happening on a Tuesday. That's because my work schedule has me like leaving work, like I work late today. So instead of like going in at 7 a.m. like I would usually do, I'm like coming in at like 1, 2 p.m. and leaving at like 10, 10:30. And then after that, I'm coming in at 7 a.m. So doing one of these is not the best idea, especially for an event, which I honestly don't think that they need the help for from the way that it sounds like. But okay, I'm more backup than anything else and making sure that it starts off good in the morning because I'm apparently that guy. It is what it is. You gotta find your roles in your workplace, and I don't care. I'm fine if I have to do that, like early in the morning. Early in the morning, go eat me a lot of peaches. President of the United States. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat me a lot of peaches. The peaches, they're in a can, and they were made by a man downtown. Something like that. I can't remember that song. What a goofy little tune. I love it. I love it. Uh, but yeah. When I started okay, I actually remembered. I remembered. Everyone can cheer now. I remembered to actually start the recording when I wanted to. Yippee! It's been a little bit since I've actually started like recording it when I was supposed to do it, and I got it synced up. So I got the seconds to the point. It doesn't line up because I have to like edit stuff, and I think I might do a little bit of editing because of like Bacon wanting out, but whatever. So like it's perfect. The recording I have just hits 8 minutes flat. Like goddamn, both of them. It's like it's like a 4 minute differential because I like to have a little space before I do like the intro because I don't know how long I'm gonna. I like to kill the background song, but yeah, it takes time. I like to fade it out, and then it takes me too dang long to get the other music up, to get the intro stuff, because I gotta like go over, open up the file, make sure that I click on it, and make sure it's playing. I was a radio DJ. How the hell did I not like have my shit prepared? I'm just slow. I'm just slow, I guess. Uh, oops. I also don't want to like I have it on like two separate screens, so I'm like I don't want to mess that up because if I like I can have like what I don't know if it's like Opera GX, but like there's a feature where I can basically have like a picture in picture, so I can move like a little tab that has like a video on it to like anywhere, which is so cool. It's neat. So like I don't have to like I can browse on that same thing and have it like popped out. It's really cool. Or just like go in different tabs and just have it in a little corner, which is sick. Uh it's really like a little phone thing. I don't want to like pull it up on like a my phone right now, but it's like with a Samsung you can do that. I think iPhones can do that now, but I'm not sure. Where it's like, oh yeah, they can. Where you're watching a video and then it's like, oh, I gotta check. Like for me, it's like, oh, I see a magic card that's like worth $20. I'm like, is it really worth $20? Let me check on TCG Player. And like go from like the YouTube app, like kind of like minimize it more or less. Go into the browser and then. But then I'm still watching the video, which is pretty cool. Uh, Technology's amazing. We could totally fuck robots now. It's incredible. See you later. That's a Game Grumps moment. What a good one. What a good one. So I think we should get into the nitty gritty. If you read the title of this stream, of this episode, I'm gonna shave. I'm shaving, damn it. And now you see it. And then I gotta have to edit that to do like a now you don't. So we're kind of doing this in a way. I don't know how long this is gonna take. It shouldn't, in theory, take too long. But I'm like kind of doing like a tutorial because y'all motherfuckers need to know how to shave. I'm serious. Y'all need to know how to shave because I don't think any of y'all know how to shave, and it's showing. So first things first. When you're shaving, you want to obviously have your shaving cream. Shake it up. Shake that shit up. That shaving cream up. Get the ow, and then get like a. Honestly, I don't know how much I typically end up putting on my hand in terms of like shaving cream. I don't want any dirty context, but this is all the context of shaving. So even though this is a visual thing, I'll try to make it as audio pleasurable as possible. Uh, so as I'm like trying to get the shaving cream on my finger, I get like trying to think of like how big it is or how like big the size is because I because obviously it does expand. You typically get shaving cream that like expands, but mm, eh. You want good coverage. You want a lot of good coverage, all sides, especially the what's it called? Uh, you want to get your face like under chin. You gotta try to make it so I'm not actually covering my lips, because that's because like I could definitely like taste some of the I could definitely feel like some of it's going into my mouth, which I don't want. But I do want to make sure that my upper lip for sure is like getting it because that's the big area that'll need to get it, the shave. So like you want to get a good coverage. There's a lot of methods that you could do to shaving. I think one, as I'm looking at it now, I could go from the outside in, but I'm feeling I might do the inside out. Where I tend to start with if I'm doing inside out is go with the mustache first, and then go with the beard or the chin, uh, just because top to bottom, and then you also want to get like kind of underneath near your chin or kind of by your throat. Not really by it, but not really on it, but you're kind of doing it that way, I guess. It feels like. Uh yeah. So I'm going to start I think oh my god, it's so I can feel my I've been growing this out for way too long. Uh I can feel it like tickling. So it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. I'm going to just go in the middle. I'm going to move my mic so I'm not like I can actually visually see it. A lot of small scrapes helps a lot. Goes a long way. A lot of small scrapes. Because if you do like big ones, especially with like a razor blade or just like a razor, you're not gonna. If you do like big ones, you're gonna get the coverage. But I feel like just a lot small one. You're not trying to make waves. I feel like I need to add more shaving cream because I did not do a good job at covering. I don't think I did. I'm trying to keep this to a minimum of like. Oh my god, I need to get the. I mean, already I'm getting a lot out of it, but I could definitely see just a shit ton of gunk on there still. And oh my god, this one's already covered in hair. Yuck, 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 yuck. Try to get my razor cleaned off. Yeah, now it's starting to really go. The hard part with shaving, especially if you have a significant amount of hair, is getting all that hair out. Cause like it looked like that you didn't even shave at all, and I might even come back afterwards and just like clean it up, which I probably will do. Cause I mean, with the quality and how far away I am, I can't tell. This is a close shave. However, a huge difference, very huge difference to before. Like, it definitely feels smooth. But I need to get my upper lip too. I want to be careful because I don't want to cut my upper lip. I'll need chapstick, which will be a thing. So I think I need to get more shaving cream on because like all of it's gone basically. I didn't even touch like any other part of my thing except for my upper lip. That's crazy. But if it takes you more than one hand size, that's fine. Don't rush art. If you get enough in art, it's a fart, and you don't want to be a fart. Dart is fine. Card is fine. Bart is fine. But if you get an A in art, that's art. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's just a little ASMR. I would say this definitely feels like a more ASMR episode, but I'm trying to be provide full and give audio insight to a visual gag. I needed to do this because like I feel like I needed to for a long time, and I felt like it would be a good joke just to do it on stream, on even on the podcast. It would have been this is just the funniest part. It's just I need to make sure that I get close too, cause like, yeah, if it takes you more than one go, that's fine. Just keep working. Just keep working. No harm. And I do have stuff in case if I actually mess up bad and I cut myself. Always have something to clean up if you do that. In this case, I would have like toilet paper. So earlier today, I went and saw Cocaine Bear, which holy hell, that is a violent movie. It's good, but holy hell, it's violent. And when I mean like it's violent, there like you see people get dismembered, like on screen. It's it's nasty. Like just I wouldn't say it's like gory, but it's ultra gore. Like you see people with dismembered, either the limb is dismembered. You don't see them get it dismembered, like the thing that makes it that way, but you see it that they got that a limb is missing. Except for one time, which is very odd in how it happened. And even then, like I even think like the person that did it, because the injury that I'm talking about is not Cocaine Bear related. It's even I think even he was like, "How the fuck did I do that?" I think it is like played off as a joke. It is played off as a joke a little bit, with all due seriousness of said injury, which I'm not gonna give a spoiler about. But it's funny, but it is a good movie. But it is definitely if you're not if it's not a movie for the faint of heart for sure because it is violent. Like you don't see the violence happen. Like you see it happen, but you don't see like all of like, if someone gets killed, you don't see like a whole lot of it. A lot of it is like, you can't show like someone visually getting their fucking dick cut, like bitten off. That's just not cool. I'm only saying an example that it didn't actually happen, but still, like, you can't show that. Like someone getting their arm ripped off. Uh, Especially in a realistic way, too. You know, I don't think you can really show that. And it also has Ray Liotta, which I remember like he passed away a long time ago. Like I think like I don't know when last year. I would check right now, but I have my hand covered in like shaving cream. I'm not gonna check with my hand covered in shit. But I think I'm almost done. I just need to do some probably another thing of cream and just go around and clean her up because it does look good. Uh, Gotten the sides, gotten the face, gotten. I think I need to do a better job at the chin, which that I feel like is my weakest point. Is like underneath my chin is where I typically tend to have issues, just because like it's a what curve. It's like a curve that you can easily cut on because it's like a jutted. I wouldn't say my I have a very pointy chin, but like it's a drop off. It's not. It's a sharper curve, not like a side of your face or like lip. It's not like that. It's a lot sharper of a curve. So yeah, I kind of want to make sure that that gets cleaned up well. So just gonna do a quick one again. But yeah, co- like it had Ray Liotta, which he died like either last year or like late 2020. I can't early last year or in 2020. I can't remember. And or 2021. But like I can't believe he's in the movie, you know? I was like, he's still alive? I'm like I almost like believed he was still alive. Cuz like I knew someone from the Mob of the Dead crew passed away and it was him. So I'm like, no way. No way he's in it. But like the main reason I know it was Ray Liotta solely was because of fucking Mob of the Dead. I love that map. Probably my top zombies map. One of. I would say if people if you know how to play it, it's the best map. It is literally the best map. It is the easiest map to play. But just some of the mechanics are a little like you need to know how to play the map. But once you know how to play the map, it's super easy. Like the afterlife, uh the afterlife mode, the wall hounds, or uh the warden, the traps, the gondola, the plane, you know, fuel, stuff like that. Like knowing how to do that properly, that's a big one. That is a very big one. But I think I did a pretty good job. I can't believe I did it. I am gonna have a little bit of water, so I should have had actual water I can use to do this with. Because you gotta get yourself with water. Like, it feels a little icky. It'll work. It'll work. That's fine. but then you gotta moisturize afterwards because this will be itchy if I don't have any moisturizer on it. And it's also good um, if you have like alcohol, like aftershave. You want to have something after you shave, doy. Uh, Hence what it's supposed to do, and a moisturizer. Like aftershave is good because it's supposed to be like alcohol. So if you get little nicks and cuts, that's that helps cauterize those and stops the bleeding. But obviously I have stuff just in case if I actually did, which luckily I didn't have to use it. Which I honestly thought I was gonna have to use it, but luckily no. It looks very clean. Uh, and now it's gone. And now it's gone. Eh, first was there, and now it's not. Now it's not. I don't know how to align that, so I should have taken a photo. But I'm gonna do like a little funny thing with it. Maybe do like a TikTok out of that. I don't know. Moisturize real quick because you should always moisturize after you shave. Oh my god, I need to actually probably wash my hands real bad because if I do what I think I'm about to do, I'm gonna have sticky hands and sticky fingers. That's a JoJo's reference, and I don't really want to have to go to the bathroom to do that. Bam, I'm clean. I look good. God damn, it feels like I'm taking off like 3 years, even though it's been like a month, a little over a month since I last shaved. I think I want to say it was like a little over a month, but yeah, uh, not bad, not bad. Let me just move some of this stuff around. Looking good. Looking good. I'm gonna get my hand sanitizer because I think the closest thing I can do is get some hand sanitizer on my hands. Because yeah, just get all that nasty, nasty, just sticky stuff. Even though it kind of does make my fingers a little sticky. Wow. But boom, clean. So actually, let me check when Ray Liotta passed away because I think, can I? Let's check the browser. Yeah, let's go to the browser. Yeah, when did he die? 2022, May 2022. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea. Like, he had upcoming movie? No fucking way. IMDb. Like, I have no idea how. Yeah, because I think it's mainly because of the pandemic. A lot of that really did a huge number. But let me see, cause like up he has three upcoming fucking things. Three upcoming things. Jesus Christ. He's dead. He's been dead for a year. Almost a year. Fucking Christ. Well, Fool's Paradise, which is completed, Dangerous Waters, which is in post productions, and April 29th, 1992, which I'm pretty sure is something having to do with one of his movies or a movie that he was in. I don't fucking know. That's in post production as well. God damn, he's dead. This dude he's making moves from the afterlife. He is literally Mob of the Dead. It's Ray Liotta is Mr. Mob of the Dead. I swear. I always liked his character. I think I always played him. Because I think he was Billy. Let me check. Let me check because I gotta be sure. Uh, God damn it. Um, Credits. Because I think, yeah, I want to make sure. Because if I'm right, I want to be right. You know. Making the mom. Of course, it's Mom of the Dead. Billy Handsome. Yeah, I always play Billy Handsome. No joke. Like I always played his. His guy had some very fucking awesome quotes. Like it was like no cap. I love that one. Uh, although the whole crew was pretty good. Yeah, I always played his character. Even though like the like look at it, this fucking image just doesn't look great. This image don't look great. Like he's got like photoshopped that look like anime. Like what's with this? I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But I always would play as him. Like I would do like the thing where you force quit so you could change characters or whatever. I would always do that. Or like restart to get different characters and I would always no joke would play as him. Cuz it just I had like I'd always had good luck. Or I typically had good luck when I was playing with him. And especially if you're doing like high rounds, his quotes aren't like super annoying. Don't get like frustratingly like they're not just like eh. Here's the stupidest quote known to man said for the 50th time this round. No, his quotes are good. Like on God, for real. Although the rest of the crew is good too. I will say that. Anyways, I think it's time to do the what we always do on the episode. We always do a magic pack opening. So let's do that. So I'm gonna roll a dice. I have technically 4 packs, but I don't really want to open up the fourth. However, if I roll 2 6s in a row, I am gonna open it. So, uh, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and then 4 is 1, 5 is 2, 6 is 3. We'll just roll it and see what happens. 1. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna stick with 1 then. That's fine. Although this pack does feel fat. So we got uh, a Brothers War set booster. Uh, and I think it's honestly probably a good thing to only open 1 because of me literally just shaving. Uh, so let's keep it at that. Ooh, I got a list card. Oh my god, this is awesome. I already know it's fat because that means that's good. Not knowing what the last card is in one of these. Uh, I think this is the last set that they start doing this. Or Phyrexia, you know what it is. But all right, the art card is okay. I don't even know what this is. It doesn't matter. All right, we got a full art mountain, ravenous Gigamole, dwarven forge chanter, pentagram strongbow, clay revenant, Fyric blast, which is uncommon, Suchai cave guard, which is uncommon, hulking metamorph, which is uncommon, but I think it's a pretty good uncommon, ivory tower and a retro frame, Mishra's bauble and a retro frame, diabolic intent. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Um, it's a good it's a deep money card, not extreme, but pretty good. The foil is a clay revenant, and on the end, what do we got? What? Urtai's meddling. Whenever you successfully cast, put X delay counters on it. X cannot be 0 during each upcat. That spell is no delay. It resolves? This is stupid. A target spell is successfully cast, put X delay counters on it. This is dumb. This is kind of dumb. But Diabolic Intent, it is a 1 and a black as an addition Additional cost to the spell. Sacrifice a creature. You may search your library for a card. Put that card in your hand and shuffle. It's not a bad card. Not a bad card. But it is what it is. But you know what? I'm gonna roll the dice again because I'm greedy. I'm greedy. Evens I open a pack. Odds I don't. That didn't feel like a roll. It was a one, but it just didn't feel like a roll. Okay, two in a row. Odds. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, well, that stinks. Whatever. It is what it is. But I have been building quite a bit for my magic decks, and my arena decks are pretty busted. Uh, I would show them here, but I don't want to. I don't have the time, but they're good. My friend, I was beat. Not to say that I was beating the ever living crap out of him, but I was beating the ever living crap out of my friend with both my good. I have quite a few good decks, but I think the meta deck that I made for standard, like, it has a very good win rate. And then my I made one out of the blue on a stream I did once. I think it's still up. I'd have to look, but I think it's still up. And uh I have to see if it's still up. I don't think it is anymore. No, I don't see it. And the weird thing is about that stream, I made it in like an hour, but it's a Jetmir deck. And the thing about, okay, so Jetmir, basically, the more creatures you have on the board, the stronger they become. Um, if you have three creatures, they get a +1. They get a little stronger, and they gain vigilance, I think, or lifelink. I don't remember. But then if you have six creatures, they gain plus another +1/+0. So they're too strong, and they have vigilance and lifelink. But if you have nine creatures out, they have vigilance, lifelink, and double strike, and another +1/+0. So they're getting 3 power, and they're hitting twice, and you're gaining life off of them, and they're gonna remain untapped when it's not your turn. So that's crazy, unless if other shenanigans happen. So crazy powerful. So what I've been doing is like just building up a huge massive board state, and then dropping him down and just shredding. Because the minute that he hits the battlefield, that Jetmir hits the battlefield, it's over. It's over. It doesn't matter. Like, it's a brawl deck. Like, you're taking way over more than 25 damage in first strike damage alone, typically. If you don't block, it's nuts. But it's a fun deck. I really like it. So yeah. But my other one, the one that I use, this is for standard. It's white blue, and basically the theme about it is like it's built around soldiers and making them bust. It's kind of going wide, but also kind of not. But there's strategy. There's multiple strategies that you can do with it, but it's built in a way that if a key piece dies, you're not screwed, which is not, which is good. If you have cards in your hand, you're fine, and it's built decently in a way that it can win with quite a few cards in play, if without having to rely on other ones. Typically, typically. I mean, obviously, you want to have other creatures out on the battlefield because that's how you'll win, but still. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. I think other than that, I don't really have a whole lot going on. I'm not gonna be I'm gonna be completely honest. Uh, I'm not ending it early because I'm not letting you out of class early. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not letting you out of class early. Uh, no. I just can't think of a whole lot. You know what? I'm gonna get my sweatshirt on because like I'm cold. And I didn't want to get it dirty when I was shaving. which I can't believe I honestly I did a pretty decent job. Like I got some stubble here and there, but that's wait, what can you do? It's a pretty clean shave. Pretty clean. Of course, a lot of it's on my the bottom of my chin, which it is what it is. I can't really get super deep without having to literally cut myself. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. There's no reason to risk it for a biscuit. Uh-uh. Yeah. Oh, yuck. I think another thing that I've been with the sickness, I know it's gross, and I might it might okay. This is the thing that I need to know. If I don't feel like I'm the asshole for doing. It's not really like one of those situations where it's like I hope it's not like weird or anything. But whenever like I get like a cold or a cough or something like that, where it's like sore throat, and I know I feel like there's phlegm or like mucus or whatever that's building up whenever I do, like, is it bad that I spit into like say like a cup or something, or on if I'm like outside, I spit on the ground and like try to clear my throat? Am I the asshole for doing it? Because like I want it out of my body is the thing. I want it out. I don't want to be sick because this has been going on for way too long, and I kind of want to be done with it. Because we went to and I know it's like a cold because like if it was COVID, it would have been a lot different than this. Although, eh, and I think people would have like caught it too, which yeah, is like I'm functional, but like I think on Thursday, which was last Thursday, which is like the full when it went into full swing. I was like out. Me and my family went to the Minnesota State Wrestling high school wrestling tournament, and for the teams, and I think our team got to the finals match. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't think we won because we went up against a team that I'm pretty sure recruits, uh, or they're just good. I can't either one of the two. I feel like if you're winning state a lot, you either have a good team or you're recruiting. And it honestly feels like a lot of the time that the ones that are winning are recruiting hard. Because when I was in high school, and I'm not gonna dox which town it is or whatever, but there were definitely a couple of towns that were doing it, that were well known for doing it, and they were winning a lot of matches solely because of the fact that they were recruiting, and people were getting a little bit pissed about it. Because like imagine if like you know say you're at your own job or whatever, and then they bring someone else in from a different area, from a different location, to take a position that you were gunning for the whole time that you've been with said company. That's basically what they were doing, is bringing in these guys that were good, and then filling their roster with people from outside the state, which is not good. Not It's not cool, honestly. I mean, I get, but they are like some schools were legit trying to recruit nationwide, and that's not cool. I mean, if you're doing it within state, eh, who cares? If you, as long as you're not like funneling and doing some gross backhanded deals, but don't be recruiting nationwide for your fucking high school team. That that's not funny. That's not funny at all. Because the reason that they're there then is for the sport, not academics. And they'll say that it is for academics, but really, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. They're there to play said sport for your high school team. Yeah, they were definitely, yeah. But no, when we got back home, I was just like, I had that thing where like I could not breathe out my nose, or like I could feel like I was like clogged, or like I had like a bit of a headache, but not like intense. I just felt cold, even though I knew I was like extremely warm, and like I was obviously like coughing. I had a minor headache. My back was sore. I was cold, even though it was warm, and obviously coughing. So I don't know. But then like the next day, it was definitely a lot better. But like it's been, the progression has just kind of gotten like, me getting better has just been like whoop, and then it just kind of kind of flattened out. And I feel like I'm fully functional, but at, at this point of the night, when I've been up for a long time, it I am doing a lot rougher of a voice for sure, and trying to keep it down too. Uh, so I'm not like too rowdy. So if there's a little gruff, hope you like it. Um, enjoy it when you can, while you can, but can't do it all the time. Yeah, but it's real fun, real fun. I just look so freaking young. What the hell? It's there's like been a lot of memes. I can't remember. There was like this one meme where this guy like had a full beard. He's like, oh, it looks rough. He's like, he's seen a lot of things. But then it cuts to like him shaving. It's just like, ha, I'm a baby. Like with a freaking binky in his mouth. That's just funny. Uh, yeah. I've been honestly, I kind of want to talk about some magic. I do, even though I kind of don't want to talk about it all too much because, like, again, I don't want to be taking up too much time on it. But yeah, uh, I am Merlin select games. Wow, what an old ass device that's just only me and maybe a few people would know. But odds are they're actually going to listen to this. Zero, probably not. But but no, it's like a red like telephone shaped toy, but that had games on it, which were kind of fun. Like tic tac toe, I'd always beat the shit out of it. I would always win, no matter what. I'd never take center for my starter because there was a cool tactic that I could always do. As long as you know what you're doing. I think I don't want to talk about like tic tac toe strategies, but I think I can't remember how it would go. Because I think you could get, depending on where they played, you want to get like the in between bits or the corners. I can't remember. You want to get something other than the middle, and if they decide to choose middle, you can fuck around with them a lot. Or if they don't do the middle, you can mess with them depending on where they go from there. Which I don't remember how the strategy went, but it was always funny to do. Always fun. But you don't want to give them too much of the edge because then they take it, then they stalemate the game. You don't want to be too cocky. For sure. For sure. I think the magic deck that I'm making a lot of progress on is my Thrun deck, which is basically a green Tron. For those that don't know what that means, so the idea of Tron is basically getting a lot of things, or it's like Voltron, like the mech Voltron, where you get all these like attachments, like arms, legs, whatever, to make this big, or like the Megazord in Power Rangers. It's basically like you take all these you know mechs, bring them together to make one big mech. It's basically that. for Magic. That's what uh uh Voltron comes from, or like that comes that that idea comes from on Magic, is like getting all these bits and things together onto one like singular creature or something like that, and beating the ever living crap out of your opponents. Yeah, so I think I have a lot of stuff. I think I need to find ways to like I have a lot of artifacts and enchantments, but the benefit with artifacts is that you can play them at any time. But the equip costs are just ass, especially for a mono green one that has gives nothing to the table when it comes to attachments. So I gotta add creatures and mana rocks and stuff like that to the deck so it can actually make it function. Uh, but it should be a good deck when I get it done. I have a Goblin Tribal that's just working in the background. I got a lot of good cards for that one for no reason. Okay, and another. Okay, I can find it now. You know, I'm gonna find it right now because I was digging through my stuff the other day, like a couple of days ago. Is this it? No, that's not it. Is this it? That's not it. That's not it. Where the hell did I put it? I don't remember where I put it. Hold on. I know I have it here. I know I have it. Did I? Where did I put it? I know I put it in like a thing. In a sleever. Where did I put it? I don't recall. Unless I put it in one of these. Why would I do that? I don't know why I did that. I have no idea where I put it. I could do more. Well, son of a bitch. I'm kind of pissed because I need to find where it is. Because it's a good card. I don't know where I put it. I have no idea where I did. Um, shoot. I actually need to find where I put it because I have it separated, so I know it's here. I don't know exactly though where I put it. And it's making me so mad. Ah, I'll find it. I'll find it. But it's a mana vault, which is crazy expensive. Even for the one that I have, it's like $40. I was like digging through the collection trying to like sort some stuff out, just trying to like, I'll see if I can find anything for some of my decks or just like put common series this and that, just trying to like clean up my collection to make it look good. But I was like digging, and then all of a sudden I'm like, no way. No way. I almost like shit my pants. I was like so excited. I'm like, God damn. I was just like over the moon when I saw that. I'm like, no way that this was in my collection already. And I'm just happy that I have that card because like it's it's a very it's very much appreciated and used in a lot of meta decks. And when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. So I'm just happy about having it. I think that might have been last week. I might have shown it actually. I don't remember. Uh, if I did, I did. If I didn't, I didn't. But no, I was like, wow, I can't believe that I have it. Wow, they have it. Mana Vault. No, it was cool. It was cool to find. Very, very neat. Very cool. Wait, no, it's not Mana Vault. It's Mana Crypt. Right? I need to check myself before I wreck myself. I'm not gonna like, huh? What the fuck? I didn't open that. Well, let's go to Card King because I think that's probably where I'm gonna find mana. No, no, no. Crypt. I think it's Mana Crypt because that's the card that I'm thinking of. No, it's Mana Vault. Yeah, it's Mana Vault. Okay, Mana Vault. That's the card I'm talking about. And the version that I have it is, I think, the fourth edition. I think it's the fourth edition, or it could be fifth. I think it's fourth, which is like one of the least expensive ones, but it's like a $40 card at least. So that's pretty neat to have. And I'm just happy that I have it. So it doesn't untap unless if I pay 4 at the beginning of your draw segment. If it is tapped, it deals 1 damage to you. And then you can add 3 mana to your mana pool, which is pretty funny. Yeah. It's a good card. It's a good card to have. I mean, I could probably sell it and get a lot for it because, but you know, I don't need to. I don't need to. But yeah. You know what? I think I'll probably just kind of wrap it up here because I'm kind of at the end of my rope, and I literally shaved. I got what I wanted to do done, and yeah, this was the episode. Versus now you see it, now you don't. I cleaned up pretty dang well. With this shave, I'm not gonna lie. So, anyways, I hope y'all have had a good time. Uh, you can, if you want to watch me do this live, if you want to see me visually do this thing live, you can, oh my god, you can watch this at twitch.tv/Meltalic Original. Or if you want to watch the VODs, you can watch it on there too. Or you can watch it on YouTube at also Meltalic Original, all one word, and some other videos as well. It's YouTube. I want to try to make more content other than just putting these episodes out. So we'll see in the future. Maybe if I can get one out next week, that would be cool, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll have the time, but if I do, I do. I don't. However, yeah. Also, I will try and get that on there. And before I even get myself further, I like to thank the band Gradients for the use of their song "Used to It" off the album "The Call." It's the last track off of that album, and it is very good. The whole album itself, I think, is very good too, but that one especially, I always get myself like I have to catch myself whenever I play it, because I feel like I'm going into I'm going into show mode. Like I'm not kidding. Like I feel like I go into it thinking that I'm in show mode, and it's just so funny. It is funny that I do it. Uh but yeah. And thank you to you for listening, watching, hitting that like button, subscribing, leaving comments, talking to chat, blah, blah, blah. You get the gist. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good night. It may not be midnight here, but it's midnight somewhere. But till it becomes midnight again, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Just when I needed you, I see from a different view. Oh baby, now don't be scared, but don't get used to it. Yeah, when I told her I can't let go, when I told her I can't say no. Oh baby, well I was scared, but now I'm used to it. I was scared, but now I'm used to it.